Hey, my name is Matthias Renger with Guitar Control, and today you're going to be learning this awesome funky lick that I just played. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and remember to click on the link in the description to get the tab. Let's get down to it. So we're going to start off by playing this at a very slow speed. So we got two different things going on right here. The first thing that we have happening is a guitar lick that it's starting on that is using almost all the notes of the pentatonic scale and combining it with a little bit of the minor scale. So we're using the B minor right here. But the only time that we are actually using the B minor is at the beginning when we're doing this. This note doesn't belong to the pentatonic scale, to the B minor pentatonic scale, but it is part of the B minor scale. But then, so I'm letting you know this, so you know that that's the only time that you're going to be using that note. And then it's all pentatonic, so it's all the good old pentatonic. So very, very easy. Now, the complicated part here is that it has unusual intervals in between. I mean, unusual for guitar players. We don't really play that a lot. We like to play more like stuff like that, or like, right? So we like to bend strings also a lot. But well, for this one, what we're going to do, we start on the 7th fret of the 2nd string, and we're going to the 10th fret. I like to hammer on that, but of course, all of this is up to you. You don't have to hammer it on. If you want to pick it, you can pick it. Whatever you like. So we're going to do the same thing on the first string. So 7, 10, 7, 10. And then you land on the 9. Right? So I would suggest that you practice that first. Now, sometimes I play with the pinky and the ring. Sometimes I play with these three. So, or you can also just do whatever you like, whatever fits, whatever you feel is more comfortable. Now, do you see that? What I do right after that, it's a bunch, it's kind of like the same thing, but it keeps repeating. It's almost as if I'm doing this. That it's like a pattern, right? That's exactly what I'm doing here. So I'm going like, and from there I'm going, right? So that's one of my patterns right there. I go on the 2nd string, I go 10th fret, 8th fret, then I go into the 1st string, 7th fret, and then I go into the next one, which is going to be on the 3rd and 2nd string, okay? And I'm going to do 9, 7, 7, and 9, right? So right there we have already a pattern that we've established. So for you to understand this pattern better, I think we would need to divide the pentatonic scale into groups of 2 strings. So for example, we have this part, and then we have this one, and then we have this one, right? And then this one. So for this one, we have 4 notes, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to name 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And we're going to say, or that we go 2nd, we're going to say 2, 1, 3, 2, right? So this is my 1st note, 2nd note, 3rd note, and 4th note. And what I'm doing, I'm playing the 2nd note, the 1st note, the 3rd note, and back to the 2nd note. So now if we grab the same pentatonic scale, but from here, and we do, right? And we say, okay, this is note number 1, 2, 3, and 4. We can do the same pattern. 2, 1, 3, 2, right? And then you do the same thing. Right? So Now at the end, instead of doing right here, I go. But let me rewind a little bit. So we were here. Then we go into the 9th. We did this one. Now we do the same thing, but on the strings above. That means 9, 7, 7, 9. And now the same thing above. But instead of playing this one at the end, we're going to go this. Right? 7, slide down to 5. And then we go on the 6th string and we do 7, 5, 7. Now we start this new part, which is like chords that we're going to be doing. So for the chords, we're going to be playing B minor 7, 7th fret of the 6th string, 7th fret of the 4th string, and 7th fret of the 3rd string. And now we're going to do. So for this, I'm doing plucking all the strings together. Then I'm plucking only with this. So I'm going to say fingers and pick, okay? When I say pick, it means that I'm playing the bass. And when I say finger, it means that I'm playing these two, the 4th and 3rd string. So all together, then fingers. Now we're going to mute. We're going to release the tension from the frets, but we're going to continue to play. So we're going to do finger, pick. But before that, we're going to bring our hand down, right? And then at the end, we do all together twice. So, and then we go to this one. Now, this is a very easy chord. For this one, we have the famous A major, but we are grabbing only 3 notes. We're grabbing the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. On the 7th, 6th, and 5th fret. And then we're putting our bass on the 7th fret of the 6th string. It's the same thing. Then we go to this one. So for this one, we're going to place our middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. And then you're going to place the index finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. And then you're going to place this one right here, the ring finger, on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And then you bring in the pinky in between, okay, to the 4th fret of the 3rd string. And then you do twice on this one, which is the same as this one, but 2 frets down, you do twice. Restart this. So the way that you're going to do this is 1, 2, right? 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. This one is supposed to come in 3. So you do like 1, 1, 2, 3, right? 3. Right? So all together. Of course, you can play this way faster. And that's it. And there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson and that you're able to expand your funkiness with all these licks that I just showed you. Please remember to click on the link in the description to get the tab, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for daily guitar lessons. Also, I would love to know what topic you would like me to cover in my next video, so leave a suggestion down below as a comment. Thank you so much for watching. Not so fast, don't go anywhere. I got a bunch of videos all over the screen, so click on any of them to get more awesome guitar lessons.